hello, my wonderful, amazing artists. It's me, Miss Abby, and yet again, happy Black Lives Matter at School Week. I am so excited. I've already seen so many amazing, inspired projects inspired by Black Lives Matter at school and all the ideas. I love seeing all your hard work on all of the internet about all the hard work you're doing and all the hard thinking you're doing on Black Lives Matter at School Week. And I wanted to show you something from my lovely Black as a Rainbow Color book that a lot of you guys have noticed and pointed out a couple different times, and that is these protest signs. Now, if you've ever seen a protest before on the news, in person, maybe in the history books, people consistently always are carrying signs with writing on them. For example, this one, I Am a Man, is from Martin Luther King's days in the Civil Rights Movement. And then this more new one, Black Lives Matter, that could have been taken like yesterday. So, people have always been carrying wonderful hand-painted signs, and that is one way that artists use their artistic talents to contribute towards the Black Lives Matter movements and any social justice movement. Okay, friends, so today, inspired by Black Lives Matter School Week and Black is a Rainbow Color, we're going to get out our watercolor pencils. Remember, watercolor pencils are extra special colored pencils because this paintbrush on them and the word watercolor. We also need either our oil pastels or some crayons, my Swedish fish box, and some paper. I think thicker the better for this. So this is the time to get out your nice thick paper, because if you're holding up a sign, you want it to stand up tall. And we're going to add some water to our watercolor pencils today to create a protest sign inspired by all of our investigations into Black Lives Matter at School Week. You can use a pencil. You can use a pencil if you want, so that you can erase and write out your protest message. In my case, I'm just going to keep it simple. Okay, so this is my rough pencil sketch. It's not perfect. I'm going to focus on perfecting my writing and my lines with my crayons and my oil pastels next. Got my crayons, got my oil pastels, and because I'm filming, I'm doing this upside down, which is why it's a little sloppy Joe. And I'm going to fix that right now. Okay, so I have my writing down. Next, I'm going to use my crayons to add some colorful lines in the background. Kind of like how Black is a Rainbow Color has these wonderful background elements with abstract shapes and lines. Ta-da! Here is my Black Lives Matter design with my crayons and my oil pastels all drawn out. So if you have all the supplies out, you are ready to start painting. Let's do it. The way I like to start is, now we can do dry on dry watercolor. And so method number one, dry watercolor. So scratching it on dry and then taking water and brushing it onto the watercolor. That looks like this. Light faded out, kind of blended, pastel-y, light colors. You can also dip see, you can dip your brush just a little bit so it's like wet and shiny. And then, well, it looks kind of like this. And you can blend it out using your paintbrush. And notice, the oil pastel and the crayon, both are holding their own. When I'm brushing over them, it feels kind of like I'm bumping into something. That is because the watercolor pencil is resisting or repelling. The crayon and the oil pastel are both resisting and repelling the water. Crayon is made of wax, and oil pastel is made of oil. And both those things don't really absorb water, they don't blend. So, you can let your colors shine through. Your design still shines through, even if you're painting right over it. Now you can also lie down some wet, shiny surface. See, I put just plain old water, which is why it's shiny, and then I painted over that. Ta-da! Here's my Black Lives Matter inspired artwork, inspired by our learning about Black Lives Matter at school this week. And black is a rainbow color and all of that, and protest signs. Give watercolor pencils a try. Give experimenting with them a try. It'll take your coloring game to the next level. Bye! Have fun making art!